Yo, what is good, guys? It is your boy Jason JV saying welcome to another reaction video. And guys, yes, we are going to be reacting to some more Tom MacDonald. And of all people to make this song, I can't say, man, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, I kind of saw this coming. I mean, because as we all know, Tom is not one to shy away from controversial issues, and of course, this is no different. The song is called Coronavirus. Obviously, we know what it's about. It's about the coronavirus, aka the COVID-19, the beer bug, whatever the hell you want to call it. And yeah, I heard some things about this song. Can't wait to get into it, man. And so without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. This is Tom MacDonald one more time with Coronavirus. So without further ado, I'd like to hear it go.
Don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries cause people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making me.
Yeah, I'm glad he's addressing all this empty shelves situation with these stores, because guys, you're not doing anyone, especially yourselves, any favors by buying up everything, stocking up on everything, and because you're not thinking of others. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only ones who, need that food and cleaning supplies and what have you. There's other people, in this country that are in the same boat as you. There's people with family, with children, you know what I mean, who could possibly go hungry because you decided to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to, downplay this situation and say it's not a serious situation. Obviously, it is a serious situation. But it's not a end of the world, oh, let's start, hogging up everything and hoard everything situation. Guys, if you do your American history research, you'll know that there's been situations in the past, that our ancestors have thrived through, and their technology was nothing to what it is now. You look at the first two world wars, you look at the Great Depression, Pearl Harbor, and what else? I mean, this situation is no different than past situations that we've endured through. Endured through. We were able to thrive through freaking swine flu, bird flu, mad cow disease, SARS, Ebola. So what makes you think this is anything different? It's not. Anyway, let's get more into this song.
Memes think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a money already stockpiling. Y'all making memes think it's funny? Wait a week till the.
Yes, we're making memes, and yes, we do think it's funny. Because here's the thing. Before y'all bust out your pitchforks and your torches and what have you, people cope in many different ways. Laughter is one of them. Which would you rather have? People panicking, or people using humor to help get them through? Do you want people to be angry and miserable, or use humor to help cope, to get them through? I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather laugh through this situation and treat it like it's nothing and believe that it's nothing. Because there's this thing called mental manifestation. If we believe that it's nothing, then we got nothing to worry about. We're going to pull through. We're going to make it. So yeah, I'm sorry, but Tom, I disagree with you there. I beg to differ on when it comes to humor. I say if people need to use humor to help them cope, let them cope. Let's get back into it.
Think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sicknesses.
Wait a month when it's time to when the only way to eat is to be violent. First of all, you don't know that. You don't know that. You're making assumptions and predictions about something that may, to be fair, it may happen or it may not happen. We won't know for sure until the time comes. So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish with this song? Is this song a way to help us cope? Or is this more fear-mongering? Because I'm hearing a little bit of both. This may be your way to cope, but understand that this could be fear-mongering to other people.
The only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness that's scary, it's all the people who whiling. The government lying, they trying to keep us calm.
Now that I can kind of agree with you on. Could the government be lying? Sure. It's nothing new, and it doesn't surprise me at this point. But you know who's been lying to us the most? It's the media. These news networks. CNN, MSNBC. Yeah, I'm calling you motherfuckers out. Because if it weren't for you, with your biasness, being so one-sided, shitting all over our president, who is your president too, by the way, as long as you live in this country. If it weren't for your hatred towards this man, then there shouldn't be any fear-mongering for us the people. The news media, or the fake news media, is the reason why there's so much mass hysteria going on and people are buying shit in bulk out of panic. Mainstream media is the cause of all this. And how do we stop this? Don't watch it no more. Shut it off. Stop watching CNN. Stop watching MSNBC. Stop watching Fox News. Stop watching the media, period. Because they're all being paid to lie to you. That's their job. Now, let me tell y'all something. I told y'all in the past video that I have family in the military. And this is going to bring me to my next point. There is some rumor and innuendo going out there about martial law. Now, yes, martial law is a real thing. But, martial law has not been activated. And it won't be activated. I'm not saying it won't be activated ever. There may come a time where martial law will probably be activated. But now the reason I bring up the fact that I have family in the military is because I'm pretty sure for those of us who have family in the military, if martial law were to come into effect, I'm pretty sure our loved ones who are in the military would warn us, let us know, to give us a fighting chance to figure out a plan as to whether or not we want to stay here or seek refuge somewhere. So, my advice to avoid any and all talks with martial law, don't watch any conspiracy channels here on YouTube, which I know you guys know just as well as I do. YouTube is flooded with conspiracy channels. These conspiracy channels are nothing but fear-mongering assholes, just like the fake news media. They had theories about 2012. And what year are we in now? 2020. So obviously, they were full of shit when it came to 2012. They had end of the world doomsday theories about the Obama administration. Obviously, we survived through the Obama administration. And now there's doomsday theories based on this coronavirus. It's bullshit. So avoid conspiracy theory channels and avoid the media. And poof, no more fear. Alright, let's get back into this, man. This situation's got me heated, y'all.
Scary, it's all the people who whiling, the government lying, they trying to keep us calm through the sirens, you know it's for real. And all the pharmaceutical giants don't have a cure that they can sell you, so now everyone's dying. There's no
and let me tell you guys something. even if they come up with a cure, what makes you so sure that let's say this vaccine, this coronavirus vaccine, is gonna guaranteed work? There's no guarantees. Did you guys know that the flu shot has a 25 to 45% success rate? How many of y'all had the flu shot, right? Gotten the flu shot and still got the flu anyway? I know I have. And that's why I stopped getting it. Because there's no point. All it does is it leaves you into a false sense of security. It's going to be the same thing for this coronavirus vaccination. It's going to be a false sense of security. Trump and Pence gave you guys options as to what you can do to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. If you're sick, you can stay home. Obviously, your employer can't punish you because these are orders given by the government, given by the president. If you're sick, stay home. Stay away from large groups of people. Take care of yourself first. Get better. Wash your hands. Wash your gold digging, ass crack picking hands. And wash your ass. These are all common knowledge. This is all common knowledge. This is all shit that we should have been doing before this coronavirus crisis had hit here. You mean to tell me that it took a crisis like this for some of y'all to get with the program? To keep yourselves clean and practice good hygiene? Are we really that stupid? That lazy?
Everyone's dying. There's no vaccines or medication made that can fight it. I guess it's time to pray to God. We can't rely on the science. And everyone around.
And that I can agree with him on too. Praying to God. Now, I know I said I'm not a super religious person. Now, I'm going to say something controversial here. Some of you who are smart enough will probably get it. Some of you, unfortunately, may not be smart enough to get this. But the reason I say I'm not a super religious person is because here's a few things. I believe that religions, especially the religion labels, those are tools to create separation. Especially if you read the Bible. Those of you who read the Bible probably know where I'm going with this. In the Bible, I have not seen a single passage where the children of God, which we are referred to as, I've not seen us be referred to as Christian or Catholic. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm sure there's versions of the Bible where, you know, that those terms are probably in there, written in there. Because they always update it, don't they? But then there's versions of the Bible that came before those that never use those terms. So where did these terms come from? Where did these labels come from? I believe these are tools to create separation. And another thing, when you go to church, they ask you for money. Money is the root of all evil. So why does the church need your money? Aren't they tax exempt? Right? Because the church is separate from the state, right? So why does the church need your money? Where is that money going? I'm not saying this just to be a dick, to be an asshole. I'm telling you this because I want you guys to think. This is stuff that I think about. This is why I don't go to church. I just read the Bible. Anyway.
Me in a mask and some gloves. The stock market crashed and the bank's about to bust. Tell us sanitize our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember when locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. it's a pandemic. But we don't listen to the news because they lied to us for years. So how we know that this...
Yes, see, exactly what I said. And I can definitely agree with him on this. The news have been lying to you for years, and they will continue to do so if you keep watching them. You keep their ratings up. They continue to get paid to lie to you. Cut it out. Cut them out. No more news.
This the truth, and most of us are young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on to people who won't survive it like you. It's either worse than they're telling us, or it's nothing at all. But the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They gon' quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, then tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning, you know it's gotta get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure. But the fact is, we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water sold out, the meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go and help.
I could agree with that too. Yes, stop being greedy. If you're gonna buy stuff in bulk, share it. Go feed the homeless, go feed the needy. It's funny because some of you who are buying all this stuff in bulk and not sharing, I'm pretty sure some of you are God-fearing people just like I am, right? And if that's true, you do realize that one of the 7 deadly sins is greed, right? As well as gluttony. So like Tom says, if you're going to buy stuff in bulk, do something. Go feed somebody who really needs that food. Instead of hoarding it all to yourself, keeping it all to yourself, and possibly have it go to waste.
It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading.
Not all the stores are closing down. That's another piece of misinformation that needs to stop. And this is why I can't like this song. I still like Tom MacDonald. I still respect him as an artist. I understand what he's doing. He's questioning things, which is cool. I get it. Yeah, don't be afraid to question what's going on. That's cool. But be careful with the message that you're spreading here, because you're adding to the mass hysteria. They're not closing all the stores down. Guys, if you've been watching the Trump administration having these little press conferences, these little meetings, out in the Rose Garden, they had members of corporate from Target to Walgreens to Walmart, and they all said their retail chains are staying open so you can get your supplies. Your supplies are not going anywhere. So you can still buy your weekly grocery needs as you should. Let's finish the rest of the song, and we'll get into more of that after.
Heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. We're hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst. There's one thing we're not scared of, it's hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face. There's no bombs we can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town.
Be smart, be strong, be safe. Together we will overcome. Do your part. Yes, that message now I can agree with. You know what I'm saying? And I respect Tom MacDonald for at least giving us that right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm mixed on this song because I understand where he's coming from. Like I said, with questioning everything. And I get that he's thinking about possibilities of what could happen. But at the same time, you got to be careful because, there's still a lot of people out here that are panicking, that are still scared, freaked the hell out. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know I'm gonna get a comment saying, well, maybe people like that should just avoid this track. True, I agree. And I was about to get to that. If you're scared and you're not sure, then how can I say this? Avoid the conspiracy theorists, as I mentioned earlier. Avoid conspiracy theory channels on YouTube, so you're not fear mongering. So you're not being fear mongered. Avoid watching the news. It's all bullshit, because they're doing the exact same thing. They're not exactly an unbiased party. They all hate Trump. Mostly CNN and MSNBC. I'm sure you guys know this by now. So avoid watching the news. Now, as I mentioned, the heads of Target and Walmart and Walgreens have said all their retail chains will remain open. So everybody will still have an opportunity to pick up all their supplies, their weekly need of supplies. So there's no need to bulk buy out of panic and hoard shit all for yourself. No, the stores are not closing. It's only the bars and the restaurants that are closed, not the stores. You can still go out. You can still go out, get your fuel, get your food, your water, cleaning supplies. You can still get all that. It's not going anywhere. Stores will continue to restock. So unless you hear directly from the president, the vice president, or any member of his administration, don't believe the bullshit. Unless you hear from them that martial law will go into effect and they give you more orders and whatever, unless it's coming from them, don't buy into it. It's bullshit. Okay? Beware of trolls. Okay? Obviously, there's going to be people on the internet try to pretend to be a member of some form of government branch, whether it's the military, the Marines, the Navy, National Guard, what have you, the Air Force. If they don't have a face, or even if they do have a face, it's probably not even their real face. And you see them leaving comments, oh, martial law is going to affect all this and that. Don't believe it. It's bullshit. And avoid the news media. Avoid YouTube's conspiracy channels. I know I'm a broken record with that, because I'm trying to drive that point home. Avoid all that shit. We will get through this. We will overcome. Why? Because this is America and we are Americans. And clean up after yourselves. Be cleanly. Practice good hygiene. Alright? Be smart. Be strong. Be safe. Have faith. Keep hope alive. God bless you all. And God bless this country. God bless America. Alright, guys. So yeah, I'm a little mixed on this song. I understand what he's trying to do. I just think his message, though, it's a bit of a mixed bag. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff I think he was out of line in saying, you know what I mean? But that's Tom MacDonald. That's his style. And some things he said that I do agree with. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on this song. I probably need to listen to it a few more times, you know what I mean, to really hear everything and try to better understand where he's coming from. But from what I'm hearing, though, I don't think I'm gonna be either negative or any more negative or any more positive. I'm still gonna be like somewhere in the middle. But yeah, but if you guys are digging this song, though, let me know. Thumbs up down below. Feedback in the comments. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for your view. Very much appreciate that. Hopefully you'll consider subscribing to the channel so you can be a part of the Jason JV family. We'd very much love to have you. And guys, one more time, be safe, be clean. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. All right, we will get through this. Just have faith. All right. God bless you all. God bless America. All right. This is your boy Jason JV saying I'll catch you all in the next one. All right. I love you all. Peace out.